I'm your host, Tommy Cunningham. In today's video, what we are going to be we're going to be playing is some of my favorite game ever. And we're going to play the team that right now is pretty good right now, which is one of my favorite teams ever, which is the Colts, my home team, which is it really is kind of like an interesting story on like how in the world that I wanted to be like part of the Colts, okay? It's really kind of interesting. It's because I like Anthony Richardson so much, and that guy right now is like unstoppable inside like the entire operation of the Colts, which is really kind of interesting. So you guys see on that game that I just played, I got it up to 48-3, okay? Now what we're going to do, we're going to go play the Patriots, which so far I've been doing really good at catching interceptions. We got like offense 85, defense 79, and overall 82, which I feel like we can get this by two reasons, okay? Because number one, we got a good defense. And I've been using just the defense that we originally got, okay? So, so the biggest thing, like on my game, which I'm trying to do, which makes it really kind of interesting, is that I'm going to try to beat this. But first, I got to push this on.
From Gillette Stadium in Foxborough.
So another thing also which makes this really kind of interesting is that I do such a great job on playing these games. Which is really good. Alright guys, let's get this.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
Alright guys, here we go.
In the game, we focus on the offense and the defense, and we give lip service to the special teams. It's way bigger than that. The third phase of any football team, and special teams provided the spark to begin this game.
The drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. 2nd and 9 from the 44. Now Jones. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. Well, this defense for the Colts, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
So on 4th down, here's Bryce Behringer on to punt for the Patriots. Back deep for the Colts, Isaiah McKenzie.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
All right, you guys, here we go.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Richardson looking to throw.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
Let's one go downfield for Pierce.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by the linebacker, Raekwon McMillan. And the Pats are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Throwing Jones. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Back to throw. Jones.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Richardson to the air on 1st down.
That is caught inside the 5. Touchdown!
Andrew Ogletree,
his first touchdown on the year.
And the Colts use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
And now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming.
They'll let Taylor try and run.
And he will get in to make it 8-0. Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
From the 40 now on 2nd down, Jones. And that is incomplete here.
You look at this Colt defense. They were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
Now Jones going to change it up here. Stevenson now on 1st and 10.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
This 2nd and 4. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Stevenson gets it again on 2nd down.
And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy set the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
One quarter down, 8-0 the score.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off play action. Jones. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep of the goal line. 1 yard away. Changes with
that. He's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score.
Ramondre Stevenson, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots have come back to make it a 2-point game. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And this is now a 1-point game. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback.
So here are the Colts to take over. They are working on that very impressive 9-game win streak, looking to get it to 10 as they've got the lead here, 1st and 10.
And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 28 yards.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. Chris Board, the outside linebacker, dropping him for a loss of 6.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Now it's Richardson. This pass caught. It's Woods.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. And Richardson back to throw it.
And he's got it. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Pittman's first catch, good for a first down. Taylor is going to take this one in for a Colts touchdown. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Possession back to the Patriots. Ramondre Stevenson headed out with the offense.
He's just been looking for some space. I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
From the 36, Jones. He finds Douglas complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
To the right side, this is Stevenson.
And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. Jones now throwing on first down.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Looking to throw. Jones. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll go down at the 28. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. At that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going? Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
From the 24, Jones. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again.
Only able to gain a couple there. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
They'll look to throw again.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Back to throw again.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Now the Patriots moving quickly, hustling up to the line.
There's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots.
Hunter Henry as the first half is winding down.
And the Patriots are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And the lead is down to 2.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50.
Isaiah McKenzie.
And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Colts.
I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for halftime over. No problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
On second down, it's Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On third down, here's Richardson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Pittman with a great grab. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 more yards there and another first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there?
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing on second and long. Richardson. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. That one goes for 24 yards. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Here's Taylor again. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Colts take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now Richardson going to shift things up. They'll let Taylor try and run. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the two-point conversion to extend this lead. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the two-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in the two-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. This complete to Henry over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. From the gun, it's Stevenson. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Douglas, the man in motion. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Again, it's Stevenson.
And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Douglas, the man in motion. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got the connection here to Bourne.
And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Now Jones on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. So following the failed try on 4th down, we'll change ends and change possession. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. A throw over the middle, taken in, and brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a 1st down.
Running straight ahead, Taylor.
And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
2nd and 5.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
That is incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 34-yard line. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
2nd down, here's Richardson. Throw left side, taken in by Pittman.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 20-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
On the draw is Taylor.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter. Looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
They'll run here with Taylor.
And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him 4 on the carry there. It's 2nd and goal.
Jonathan Taylor, a touchdown machine. He's going to get plenty of looks down here near the goal line. So if I'm on defense, I might start getting prepared to see his number called a couple of more times.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. 3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. They'll look to run with Taylor. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Colts add on to their lead. And it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. And now the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for 2 here. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Well, I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on. But apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here. Things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season. But in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Back to throw. Jones. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Jones looking to change the play. Jones throw complete there to Smith-Schuster. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down. With this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a 1st down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants this lead to stay right where it is.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones, throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And the Colts pick it up. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The Colts going to use the 1st of their timeouts. It's just their 1st. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now it looks like he'll throw here. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, a little insult to injury here late in the game. This a 43-yard attempt. I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, but that's just a minor blip here in what's been a thoroughly dominating performance. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And
Oh, man, you guys, that right there was the best. Hmm.